Hi community of awesome, I'm Gabe and this is Bookish Pixie. So I asked you guys if you wanted to hear a Halloween related vlog or a nano vlog this week, and your answers were pretty much 50-50, so that was super helpful. I decided the answer was obviously both, except I couldn't figure out how to meld those two into one vlog, so instead we're going to talk about Halloween related stuff this week, and then we'll start talking about nano stuff next month, aka next week or the week after or whatever. Anyway, during November we'll talk about nano. For now, it's Halloween. Well, it's Halloween tomorrow. I thought long and hard about what to talk about this week since I've already done a vlog on villains, which I'll link to below. So I decided instead I'm going to do a discussion post because I'm really curious about what you guys think about this, since I, to this day, have never been scared by a book. And like, I am not particularly brave. I'm actually like an enormous chicken who won't watch horror movies. So you would think that like it wouldn't be that difficult for a book to scare me, but yeah, it hasn't really happened. And granted, I don't like get all of my reading from horror. I don't read that much horror, if I'm really being honest, but I've read books that were supposed to be scary. Like, I read a ton of serial killer thrillers, and those didn't scare me. I just thought they were exciting and well-paced. And I read like this haunted house book once, and again, didn't really scare me. I thought it was creepy, but like wasn't like actively scared reading it, so whatever. And then I read Coraline, and I know that's obviously not like the scariest book ever, but has been known to scare people, except not me. I read Dull Bones, which is this middle grade, and granted that's middle grade, so that can only get so scary, but again, barely found that creepy. And then I think the scariest book I've read was actually a YA anthology called Slasher Girls and Monster Boys, and that is full of scary YA short stories. And it was super fun to read, but again, like, I wasn't terrified reading it. And we actually talked about this in my master's program a couple weeks ago where we were talking about scary books, and I asked everyone, like, hey, do you guys think, like, there can be scary books? Because I haven't experienced one yet, and that was within a wide range of people who have read all sorts of books, including lots more horror books than, like, what I've read. And the consensus seemed to be, like, that we didn't really have an answer. Mostly because I think we're comparing it to like horror movies. So like in a movie, you're surrounded by it, you know, and you can't really get away from it. You don't have as much control over like watching the next, turning to the next page, for example. Whereas in a book, it's confined to what you imagine based off of the description on the page, which I think is why I've never been worried about being scared by a book, and maybe is also why I just haven't been scared by a book. So, I don't know. Then again, maybe I'm just not reading the right books. I mean, that's totally possible. Maybe there are super scary books out there that I just haven't read. Probably Stephen King, I would imagine, but then again, I've heard even those vary book to book, so I don't know. I'm really not sure what qualifies a book as like a terrifying book. Like, it probably is going to depend person to person. But can books be scary? I don't really have an answer. So I want to hear from you. Have you ever been scared by a book? And if so, which ones? Please let me know in the comments below, and maybe when I eventually have some free time, oh boy, I'll actually pick some up because that seems like it would be really fun. So that about covers it. Tell me about your favorite scary books in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this vlog, and happy Halloween, everyone. Bye.